Well, we've heard his name for more than a month, and now finally we have a face to go with that name.
Newly hired city manager Christian Clegg met with Bakersfield media today at City Hall North to talk about his goals and his vision for the city. 17's Robert Price was there to meet the new boss, and he joins us now with more.
Christian Clegg, a former assistant city manager for the city of Stockton, is only 4 days into his new job and still learning names, but he said he brings an established set of values and priorities to Bakersfield, a city he says bears many similarities to his previous stop 340 miles north of here.
I want to create a very supportive environment and a collaborative environment. I've worked a lot in teaming and in coalition, and so it's important for the employee base, but also important community-wide.
The ever-growing homeless problem confronting Bakersfield is not exactly news to Clegg, who notes that Stockton, though a slightly smaller city, actually has a bigger homeless problem.
It's very important to address the impacts of homelessness on a community. It's also important to address the immediate needs of those individuals, but then also really look at the underlying causes that are leading to those vulnerabilities and address those underlying issues, or we're going to continue to be in the same cycle over and over again. But that's a process that you don't take care of in a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It's something we're going to have to build towards over time, and the groundwork has been laid here with the coalitions that have been built as well as those PSVS funds, but it's something that's going to take more time to continue to flesh out.
One of Clegg's first orders of business, as we reported here Wednesday, is the hiring of a police chief. Clegg, who will make the final decision from a group of 3 finalists presented to him sometime after March 24th, explained what he'll be looking for.
I was very fortunate in Stockton to work closely with Chief Eric Jones, who's been a national leader in trust building and innovative policies. And so I'm going to be looking for a chief who's thoughtful about that 21st century policing, about that those community relationships, and also understanding that policing is not just about enforcement, but about helping a community find its character.
Christian Clegg, he's Christian, not Chris, will have some economic development challenges, some high-speed rail challenges, some more traditional transportation challenges, but at least in week 1 he seems prepared to take them on.
All right, now our last city manager, Alan Tandy, he was on the job for more than almost 30 years. How long can we expect Christian Clegg to stay on the job?
Well, I asked him that question, and he pointed out, well, first of all, I told him that the average stay of a U.S. city manager is less than 8 years. He was in Stockton for about 9 years, and he said during that time, Stockton went through so many problems with bankruptcy and so forth, and people were bailing, jumping ship, and he stuck around for 9 years. And he said he is here for the duration. This is not a stepping stone for him.
He's got some state power.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Robert Price,
Robert.
thanks.